Cobra Kai Season 5 was released on Netflix in September of 2022, and now that we're into December, we're still waiting for an official renewal from Netflix. What can we expect from a new season, and how well did it perform? The following is everything we know about Season 6 of Cobra Kai so far. Do we know if Season 6 of Cobra Kai has been renewed? Netflix has yet to renew Cobra Kai for a sixth season at the time of this update, and we are now 3 months after the fifth season of Cobra Kai premiered on Netflix as of this update. In our opinion, there are a few reasons why this might be the case, however. In numerous interviews, the creators of the show have stated that they had planned for the show to run for at least 6 seasons in total. In a recent interview with Deadline, Hayden Schlossberg spoke about the possibility of a 6th season of the show, saying, "We have an end in mind. How many seasons it takes to get there, we don't know. We're enjoying making it so much. If it gets tiring to us, we'll stop before that. We have a few more seasons already planned out. There is no doubt that Netflix, in all previous seasons, has always renewed the show before the release of a new season. In this case, however, we suspect that the difference is that the showrunners have another project that they are working on at Netflix, and that is Obliterated. The filming of that series just wrapped in November 2022, and once that series has finished post-production and editing, they will be able to move on to the series once post-production and editing is complete. In our opinion, the series will be renewed for another season on Netflix, but with the caveat that it could also be the last season that the network orders for the series. According to some data, the popularity of the show seems to have reached a peak as of late. The 5th season saw the frenemies Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso working side by side in an effort to defeat Terry Silver once and for all in the final season. Thankfully, they were able to accomplish what they set out to do. There's plenty of room for a new villain in this series because the two men seem to be getting along better than ever. In addition, Schlossberg has hinted that another notorious villain from the Cobra Kai universe, John Kreese, might be making a comeback following his escape from prison in the Cobra Kai universe. There's the ultimate Cobra Kai snake out there that is really pissed off at everybody right now. We'll see if life goes on easy in Season 6 or if Kreese has something to say. Something tells me that it's gonna be the latter. What is the cast of Cobra Kai Season 6 going to look like? It is safe to assume that all of our favorite characters from the past few seasons will return, though there has been no confirmation yet. The adults as well as the children are included in this. The show doesn't seem to be done with Kenny's story at the moment, so Dallas Dupree Young will probably be back as well once the show is done with Kenny's story. In terms of the show's villains, we aren't too sure about the characters as a whole. As we all know, Silver was defeated and was sent to jail as a result, although it was the same jail that Kreese escaped from. So, who knows for sure? Chozen is more than likely heading back to Okinawa at this point. After the Season 5 finale of Cobra Kai left fans wanting more, it has already made its way to the top of the streaming platform's list of most watched shows for the month of September. It has been hailed as the best season yet by fans, while critics say that it continues to get better and better every year. In my opinion, this is great news for the show's creators, as it suggests that Season 6 can be even more of a possibility in the future. As a response to a fan tweet, co-showrunner Jon Hurwitz posted a tweet saying that the show was far from finished at the time. "Are you close to the end of Cobra Kai? Or can we expect many more years of the show after this season concludes?" asked Meryl Barr. Jon replied, "All I can say is that we expect more to come and that the Miyagi universe is far from finished." He set the record straight on Season 6 potentially being the last, as one fan claimed. "You previously mentioned that there will be 6 seasons of Cobra Kai," he said. "We were misquoted in saying there would be 6 seasons of Cobra Kai," he said. "We've often said that we hoped there would be at least 6 seasons. But we'll see. It would seem, therefore, that this series should consist of at least 6 seasons. But there could definitely be scope for more, with the possibility that spin-off projects might become possible in the future." According to the actor William Zabka, who plays Johnny on the show, the series could go as far as he thinks, confirming that there will be an endgame planned for it. Everything's pointing to a place on the map for sure. It's a matter of how many we're gonna get to do that. But there's definitely an endgame. We're gonna end the series, and then I think we're gonna do a trilogy of films. Ralph Macchio confirmed Season 6 was already being talked about as the cast had filmed scenes to bank for future use. During an interview with Collider, showrunner Josh Heald also stated that there are already plans in place for Season 6 and beyond. He told comicbook.com, "Yeah, there is no endgame at all, and we'll keep the show going for another 10 seasons, and then we'll move on. There's an endgame." He said, "We have a few more tricks up our sleeve for where we go from here, but it does get bigger every year. And we're trying at all times to make sure we're not plagiarizing ourselves at this point." Dimitri actor Gianni DeCenzo expressed his excitement for season 6 if it is given the green light. He told Digital Spy, "I'm excited to see what they're gonna do in season 6. If there is one, I don't know, I can't confirm anything. Based on this, it appears that viewers can expect the series to continue for at least another year, if not longer." There is a possibility that the series won't be the end of the franchise, as some of the fan-favorite characters might be explored in shows and movies. It was clear that Netflix needed a win, and Cobra Kai provided it with its best-reviewed season so far. And as a matter of fact, it is the best-reviewed season of any show on Netflix since Heartstopper released last April, providing Netflix with a win it wanted. In the current season of Cobra Kai, it has not just a perfect 100% rating from critics, but also a tremendous 96% rating from fans, one of the highest ratings I have ever seen for a Netflix original series. As for the reviews, Cobra Kai Season 5 received a 100% rating from the critics and a 96% rating from the audience. Since the show was purchased from YouTube by Netflix, Cobra Kai has been a remarkably consistent year-over-year winner for the streaming service. There is a compelling new villain emerging in Season 5 in the form of Terry Silver, an actual strategist instead of Kreese, who is more of a brute force than Kreese ever was. Additionally, it is refreshing to see that this season isn't centered on yet another All-Valley tournament, but rather is based on the aftermath of the last one. And it's clear that Season 6 will have a bigger stage. This time around, the show has raised the stakes with actual dangerous adult-sized villains, aside from one sensei with fighters flown in from Japan who Johnny, Daniel, and Chozen have to take on this time around. The show also focuses a lot of time on mending old rivalries, as after how many years could we have seen Tori and Sam at each other's throats, Miguel and Robbie at each other's throats? There comes a time when you have to evolve those relationships, and that is what Season 5 is all about. From beginning to end, it has been an incredibly solid season. Season 6 hasn't been announced yet, but there is no doubt that it is going to happen. A rumor has it that some scenes are already being shot for the next season of the show. And that wraps it up for today's video. If you like this video and want to hear from us again, click the subscribe button below before leaving so we know that you enjoyed our video. Also, don't forget to watch our other videos. See you next time.